Prepare for battle.
Thank you very much, team. Yes, the deciding game now between Secret and Mud Golems. Fogged, what are you looking forward to out of this one? We've had both lineups come in, and I mean, sort of the first thing to point out that the fact that the Keep of the Light, it rests in Secret's hands this time.
Yeah, the Kano gets through. They also get the signature Yapsor Rubik, of course, too, and just a overall strong draft that we've seen picked up, maybe not in particular from them so much, but with this Invoker plus Terrorblade plus Beastmaster, you know, we see what they're really trying to go for. The big picture of just that buff up, make Matu the king. We saw Skeeter just take over in that last game. And I look at the response coming out from Mud Golems this game, and sure, they do have that wall, which is always going to be a big factor to deal with that TB and also get that aura, in particular from the Beastmaster, like Kyle was mentioning. But I think this Tree Phoenix is... I know Kyle talked about it too. It's into the TB. It doesn't feel as good because he's gonna naturally go Manta. He's gonna naturally be able to go for the BKB versus what he's up against too, and it's not gonna feel bad at all. So I feel like that might be the big X factor in favor of Secret a lot more. Just he hard counters the two supports in a way from natural item builds.
And it does also feel that, you know, Mud Golems, they don't really have any heroes to burst the TB, right? There is that magic damage, of course, and a lot of it, but it's very sort of drawn out. So there's going to be ample opportunity in the fights for the TB to pop the Sunder, or as you say, the BKB down the line and stand his ground.
Absolutely. Like, what's their actual stun in this game? It's an 8th minute and the vacuum mini. Unless they have, let's say, an item or something like that, or supernova stuff, there's no stuns from a Tumbaman in at all. So these, I mean, you're going to see these Thunders expectedly probably to be casted every single time if he gets an opportunity to. Can't actually hard lock him down. Nice little courier kill.
See what sort of action is able to bring, and if they are able to draw the game out to the point where Skeeter is able to get those items. Talking about lack of stuns, you know, this is a game where the PA, you know, Skeeter's able to get like the Battle Fury, the Deso, and the Basher into Abyssal, then you're at least going to have some sort of way to punch into Terrorblade and interrupt that ability to reliably turn. To have the stun.
Absolutely, and he's playing versus, I look at the two supports on the side of Secret, and they're incredibly fragile. We've seen this PA picked up a lot versus, particularly the Rubik, but even versus Kato. He's just going to delete them in one hit in the fights if he gets to them. And it's a fun matchup. I like seeing like this PA versus Tower because they both work in each other in such blur mechanic, but then also, you know, the high armor on the TB that comes too. So they both go against each other.
I think sort of overall that the Warrior is definitely there for Mud Golems. That this game, the way that they've drafted it, it sort of has the potential to does have a salvage. Lane, but yeah, so Skeeter playing this sort of hero like the PA, it's kind of like game one, right, where he's playing the Rift. He's just going to need time to get those items, and once he has sort of the Battle Fury, the first 9 marks that, he's got to kind of hope that by that point his team hasn't been run over.
Exactly, and they are playing versus, like I've said, you know, there's a Beastmaster, there's always the potential that you make 1 or 2 mistakes and you just lose so many towers. And it's not only just the Beastmaster, it's the Beastmaster and the Coddle, which I feel like can kind of change the aspect a lot. Coddle can just move heroes around, move Beastmaster around to set up her ganks. The towers a lot easier. Put up the map. So we'll see how Mud Golems is able to defend those towers, because I also look at their draft and they don't have that V-push. They don't have that spam that we usually do like to see for a lot of this push.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, Iron Shell is going to be pushing waves out, but as you say, when it comes to actually holding on to the towers, it's not the easiest to not see taking the objectives with their sort of push off.
Yeah, they're going to need pretty much like their level 6 supports if they want to look to contest those big tower pushes when Secret starts collapsing. They're going to need the supernova. They're going to need a good overgrowth. It does feel like it'll be pretty hard. 33.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Denied.
farm so far. Skeeter.
Radiant's
easy
turret
lane down here.
has been killed.
Turn
Yeah,
5.
he's gotten. I think he's gotten 2 or 3 boars as well. I want to say. I saw him get at least.
Yeah. 5 last.
About to get a 3rd. Okay, I think that's the 3rd boar. Doing a good job of focusing those, and they give a lot. They do give quite a lot of experience.
And this game is what 9 is. He's doing very nicely against it. It's only going to get better with that DD rune that's been able to pick up the bottle.
Favorite matchup in particular, but Nisha, I mean, Nisha's held his own in the last hits. Maybe a little bit of lag contributing to full extra lessons for him. Give him a few. Immediately living armor gets thrown on 9, dispelled from the mid.
And you imagine we're going to see Nisha sort of play the Invoker again in that sort of selfless style where he's going to be making a lot of moves and itemizing to buff up his team.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the argument for him eventually getting a Spirit Vessel, but just Earn into Medallion Solar Crest feels like the best. He could definitely throw his Aghanims in there, because Ice Wall is not the best versus PA in particular, but it's still a very annoying ability. Shard as well.
That should help. Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's now going to come out. It's about to be hit by 9. He's facing mid. To kill the creature quickly to that 6. One more to die now. He's got it. Get a little cautious. Any sort of move over towards set up for burst through. I mean, this sort of game, whose job is it going to be to make the moves, pressure the team? Like, what sort of setup do Mud Golems need to have happen on that top half of the map to just slow Matu's early game down?
It has to be 9. And that's really, no, but nobody else really can threaten him, I don't feel like. Even with 9, I feel like it's going to be tough to really slow down Matu in this game. And it'll be very obvious when he does make the move. He's done a good job right now of forcing the mid-wave out, and he's actually killed the enemy catapult, so catapult side, but he's not going to get any tower damage, and let's see what 9 chooses to do with his movement. Bottom is an easier gank for him, and he can look to set up on both of them. They have a lot of chase room to lane position.
Totally under the obs though.
Being pinged out. He places an obs on top of the enemy obs too, and
So, yeah.
I think it's going to be able to back away.
Not only giving away his move, but giving away the warding.
Oh, and they tip him.
They do. I mean, that sort of move hurts, right? As you say, that's 9's momentum. This is rather important.
Dire's top tower is under
Probably the
attack.
TP gank maybe would have been a little bit of a better one, but then he wouldn't go back to the mid lane, so it is what it is. Matu now has gone fully to the jungle. Let's see how they try to contest him. Viper's going to scouting out, maybe getting some vision down. 33 going to look to push the top tower in, but Puppey, he's going to be there to absorb all those levels. Just okay.
5 of them. Deep mid lane, Nisha. Taking that pretty low here by 9. Absol's there by his side. 9 actually jumping over. Still looking to kill Nisha off. He's actually going to be able to do it though. Nisha turning with another tornado. 9 with the resonant pulse isn't enough to get the kill, and he's going to lose his life himself there.
Dire's top tower is under
As
attack.
another tip, this time Nisha handing over to Matu. Of course, did head over to have a bit of a look in that action as well around the mid lane. Lane 33 and 5, but they're trying to go for Puppey, but the ball is completely off the mark. Puppey, he's going to be fine.
He's fine.
He's
all right.
under no threat at all from these two heroes as he just walks around the tower, wall off the
Nisha's
mark.
here now with an Urn. He can look for Biver. He's got the Icarus dive, and he'll actually be able to...
Haste!
But yeah, I mean, 9, he really pushed the limit on that last one, because he could have actually Astral stepped and gotten up, but he went for the Resonant Pulse and just went to man up trying to go for the kill.
That sort of focus around the mid lane though is taking attention away from the bottom lane. Skeeter continue to have complete free farm, quite like Matu is.
Yeah.
As they're both neck and neck. Gold here at the point. And you know, Skeeter, I mean, last game, he popped off on the Wraith King, carrying them all on his back.
Dire are
And
scanning.
PA, very much like the Wraith King, it's that sort of hero, right? If Skeeter's able to play his sort of game for the first 20 minutes, he can carry the whole game alone.
Yeah, if he can get away with it, he's getting very uncontested farm, as you said, and they've done a great job of keeping their towers safe. Usually, like the book 1 has been out now for Zai. Tower is at 100% speed. Sure, I think it's been healed up a little bit by Battle, but still a very big deal that Skeeter ground.
Dire's top tower
Getting all these
is
war
under
kills.
attack.
Now the book is summoned in the lane constantly, so it looks like he's being a little bit more hesitant. They're bringing a third hero down. 9. Stop this push. Set up on side too. The book is about to end. This is timing if he knows it's happening.
It's like 9 doesn't want it to go.
Nope.
Time to head over it, but doesn't feel comfortable with finding an opportunity to get in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nisha's gonna go for the Witchblade instead. Okay, this is another Quas Wex build that we've seen, and just like overall for most of these heroes, a lot of people have been liking it. Works well with Cold Snap too. One of the highest in-game heroes in the game, so nice damage from it. Come out if you choose. It also provides you some nice stuff too, even some armor. Like, tough to get armor on some heroes.
Radiant
Invoker, you
are
know?
scanning.
Take anything you can get.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Did swing down bottom round lane. Case. Try and fight for it. Case.
That should
back
help.
over towards mid. There by 9, ready to try and dive in and go for Niche. Just
Yeah.
him alone is quite enough burst on the full combo of Void Spirit to solo the Invoker right now.
Let's look if they try to make any move around this 10-minute catapult wave. We see 9, he's really forcing the lane, and I think he's probably calling for some help. He's probably like +1, and I can probably kill Nisha with this dust.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. If he gets, yeah, even just an Iron Shell. Iron Shell on Void Spirit, and 9 probably will be able to take down, or at least really threaten the Invoker and force the Spirit to have to come in. But
They still have that ward down that he placed from way earlier. It never got taken out, and they're actually scouting Matu farming over here. Can't quite get on top of him. Settle for Yapsor. Nisha's starting to bail out this area.
Coming to set up. Tornado EMP down onto Votto now with the Raw. They're going to be able to try and go for 33 as well. 33 will tower the ball. He looks to get out of there with the surge. He'll make it up to the high ground. He's going to tick down to the outer shadows.
9. He committed in.
He really wanted to get that kill onto Nisha. It's just not happening. It's been a few too many times now where 9 has just misread the opportunities that he feels are there. He's trying to go in for these kills. He's not getting them. And he's really hurting his game. As a Void Spirit, he can't afford to be dying like this.
No, I'm surprised they stuck around too after such a long time. Like, they already got the 1 kill. I thought they were going to back away. Like, Skeeter's getting all this, and they didn't even force it too much. Just a little bit too much coming
Radiant's
up from
bottom
9
tower
again here.
is under attack.
Nisha has the Witchblade done now too, so he's packing a punch. He's going to be dealing a lot of damage in the
Are
fight.
fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Restore the void within.
Dire's top
And now
tower
bottom
is
tower
under attack.
is going to start getting hit here from Zai.
Space to do it as well. No one. They're heading down.
Radiant's bottom tower
They're still
is
very
under
set on
attack.
trying to kill Puppy.
Yeah.
He's been living
Puppy.
up for it for a long time. They want him out of
He's
there.
fine.
Dire's top
It's
tower
level 8,
is under
so
attack.
it's a good chunk of XP when they do
Radiant's
kill him at
bottom
least.
tower is under attack.
They will.
Dire's structures
They get it.
They
are
will.
fortified.
But, you know, the Puppy's gonna, I think he's gonna be fine with this. You know, he knew he was going to eventually die. And up to the point he did, he got a lot of stuff out, a lot of
Dire's
XP, a lot of
top
farm out of
tower
that
is
top
fallen.
lane.
Yeah. And we see Zai takes the bottom
Radiant's
tower. He's
middle
already starting
tower
to
is under
connect toward
attack.
mid, and that's the book 3 finished. He's got it done at very early 13-minute mark as we are used to seeing for these Beastmasters.
Radiant's bottom
That's it.
tower
Buckholms
is
can hold
under
it off.
attack.
This is really the
Dire's
test.
top
They can hold
tower
off for
is
this next
under
like
attack.
7 minutes, stalling, not lose too much. Their map control could be pretty nice for them. So they have to make some nice reads, and I think they have to try to look to fight around that. Fight around with your egg. Fight around with your.
Yeah, there we go. We can see Puppy on the heat map. Living up on that top lane.
Yeah, he's going back up there immediately. He's like, all right, you want to keep pushing my waves in? I'll just more farm for me. I'll get my Glimmer done.
Radiant are scanning.
Battle Fury complete for Skeeter.
8 seconds on the Necrobook summon for Zai, and then they're really going to force it through. Backing up, just a slight moment right now. But yeah, Roar plus the book 3. Most of these targets are going to die.
9. Trying to look for Zai. Trying to find the Roar. He's able to get it out onto the Phoenix. But it's going to buy a little bit of time for Zai. Zai's still alive here. He'll finally fall. The mana's been drained completely from 9. And 9's just getting beaten down. Can't jump out. No way to escape without his mana. Also being slowed. They're popping the ult here. Fodder to hold them back. We're still trying to chase if they got any further way of grabbing in onto 33. They don't. Surge is back up. 33 will make it out. 1-for-1 there between the two teams.
I mean, they jumped into the fight all the way up there, and with like the fire spirits slow and everything, the book actually didn't kill 9 at the pace that I thought it would. They at least get a trade for it. It's a little something. They stopped the push. They wanted to do. With that tower now, tier 1 mid is not getting beaten on by Zai until he respawns, and then maybe. Skeeter is very big, as we said.
Yeah,
Battlefield's finished up.
Both getting
Radiant's middle
all the space
tower
that they
is
want.
under attack.
The carry, having their game slowed down at all. Yeah, the Battle Fury.
Dire's top tower
Going to
is
queue up
under
that
attack.
BKB. Mate, it's going to be fighting fit as possible. And able to really turn up before Matu himself has it's got just as big alliance. Manta finished. Yes, just a little bit ahead of Ski. The way that Matu. Illusions.
He's also been getting blessed by Puppy a bit there. Not getting recalled around the map, but just getting Chakra Magic.
Radiant's middle tower
Another
is under attack.
A conjure image.
Austria,
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire
Here's the sort of push they have. Forge Spirits. Necro Book out. I'd say it's a lot of push. At the same time, the heat on the towers. Definitely slowing things down a little bit.
Catapult's still alive with 11 HP. Lacking in Catapult.
Radiant's middle tower
and a
has
DD
fallen.
does spawn down bottom. It's going to be Nisha against it. Hurt, as we said, with this Witchblade.
Yeah, Nisha doing very well as well when it comes to the farm that he has, because you do sort of see these invokers pick up the urn and make a lot of movements around and just fall behind. Nisha's not, because of how much he's getting from the involvement in the fight. You know, he's 3-0-2, he's been involved in every kill so far that Secret's got.
Yeah, he's up again transitioning. Straight up buffer for his TB.
He's keeping up now.
Have to be careful, he's really far forward right now. Go away.
Like, he's just too scared. As we said at the start, you know, what is this catch from Mud Golems? It's sort of 9 going in on you, and other than that, you're able to sort of walk away.
Yeah, very true. Zai, set up on top, the wards will come out to scout him. Taken out immediately, but at least now they probably don't lose by set up on immediately. And again, they're going to be able to slow down this tower push top, get the living armor out there. It's all good moves here. They're only at a 2k deficit.
You come down to
Radiant are
which hero
scanning.
can do the harder carrying, this PA or the
Dire's bottom
Terrorblade.
tower
But how would you
is
sort of
under
rate the PA versus Terrorblade matchups throughout the course of the game? I mean, is the armor enough on a TP, or is the damage just enough to sort of ignore the fact that TP has such high armor when this PA gets her arms on?
It's tough to just put it in a straight up back.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many. There's BKB piercing disables on the side of Secret. No, that just changes everything. Sure, there's BKB piercing on the side of Radiant too, but TP, as we said, he's going to build Manta B. I feel like for Matu, he has a little bit of... But then later on, it's going to be harder because there's Dark Seer, Wall.
Might come from Secret to see what they can find here. Biver, he's been found. Raw drop straight away. And messing around. Zai seizes the opportunity to grab a kill. Getting some pressure in onto this tier 2 tower bottom. 15-minute mark as well, so being able to open up the outpost. Mid lane,
Radiant's
getting a
bottom
free
tower
kill
is
onto
under
Puff.
attack.
Jump
Radiant
in,
structures
popping the
are
fortification
fortified.
as well as that armor to try and keep this tower up alive for that.
I don't know, multiple anime punch.
Oh, he's not gonna.
Hey, tell me how it's bad versus.
I mean, sure, I guess, yeah, you
You're
make a
not
little
gonna
TV
lose it
illusion
out
to
of
punch him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But that would be cool. You know, that's one. This is an argument that I. Gonna have Aghanims almost.
Dire's middle tower
Yes,
is under
I mean,
attack.
that's gonna be really nice for. There is, of course, that dispel, the tornado dispel that's going to be coming into action, but they're both going for the BKBs. So Ion shelled up with the BKBs. They're going to build targets.
Again. Still happy to play. Creeps and has that done on top of the KB.
I think they can look for a fight here. The Matsu does have his BKB and his
Alright.
Manta finish, so he is also very strong in the fights, but
Dire are
feel
scanning.
themselves for being just this big, and they also have the Aghanims on the Darkseer, I believe, just a nice little spike for them, and it's right around these bounty.
Oh, yeah, so. Careful heading up around here.
Short of pride.
May just die. Ah, he's dead for sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So. Kill him. Golems, but nobody else was secret. Caught out. Playing inside of Mud Golem's triangle.
Smoked immediately.
Radiant's
Trying to
top
get the number
tower is
advantage.
under attack.
Top tower, he's dropping pretty fast, though. And he's already set up.
Keep a hold on this one, though.
Radiant's top tower has
Falling
fallen.
far too quick. To after the BKB getting that incredibly powerful Aghanims.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
that's one of those that I feel like changed a lot. Like, that's why I was like, the PA versus TB, like, this item is chased up for the fight here. Matsu
Dire's
has his whole
bottom
team at the
tower
ready,
is
and
under
like we said,
attack.
he has the BKB Manta. He feels most
They can't
powerful
kill
on
him.
the map right now.
Yeah, they don't kill this BKB Manta terribly.
He just started his
Dire's
TP.
bottom tower is
Immediately
under
cancels.
attack.
Gonna go TP bottom.
And he's like, yeah, I've got to keep it.
They gotta get
I don't
used
need
to it,
TP
yeah.
Spells, you know, he can take. 1 minute in. 4K. Kita. Close there. Momentum. PA. Still, it's going to have a huge amount of potential to cleaning up the squishier heroes to start these fights. The App Store. Puppy, but be very careful with their positioning. Otherwise,
Radiant
Secret
are
are going to have
scanning.
to face most of these engagements down.
Yeah.
His targets.
But for the most part, Secret should be the ones. They want to be the one. That's kind of the point. The Beastmaster, you know, you normally want to get the vision, have these stronger heroes up in the. They don't have this super tanky front. It could catch them off guard for sure. The PA fight.
What is this?
Level 18 now, so level 3 crit online for Skeeter. But Deso just yet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
DD on Matu.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Hit. Kill it at a very fast pace.
Yeah, they're gonna look to take that Roche down. See what Mud Golems can do to slow this. They're almost certainly going to want to try and put a stop to this, get involved. There's half massive. Down ever so quickly. They do manage to get in. Some of the bash as well from Roche helping out. Getting up to come out towards the side. Matu popping the Sundra. Getting himself back up to full HP. Goes back into the pit now. No supernova to worry about. So Bushy's rather early.
It's already half of the meta used. Taking him away from this pit. Now with the wall down too, and the book's dead. A little bit hesitant to actually full commitment.
Well,
14 seconds as we see ESP chill.
look, it's going to be enough to scare them away. Skeeter, he's looking for it. These crits, he's going to try and take this before they're ready to head back in. Here we go. Tornado. Coming down. got the BKB to finish it off. He'll be able to get it. They get the BKB and the Aegis here. Skeeter, can he jump in for more? Nine tries to cause some sort of distraction, but Yapso is able to hold them back with the stolen overgrowth. Goes for the TD out, and he's able to make it away. Yapso at least able to put a stop to the potential chase from Mud Golems after they pick up the Roshan and the Aegis.
Dire got the... something on the side of Secret. And Matu, he actually did not have mana up, and he used me and just got hit. So that was a little bit fearful for him. But Yapso does have a big steal. He holds on to that one. We'll have an over for the next. But it is into an Aegis now of a PA who also has the Deso finish. They got to be a little bit careful.
So those timings.
Yes.
Stolen all yet. Nice moves around the pit there from Mud Golems. Not let's get away with that.
Throwing up all these spells, like the Fire Spirits plus the Grasp with the Ironwood Tree. Thought it did get that one. It was disrupted quite a bit. Now they have their own Aghanims on Matu, so 10 seconds of Venom. It's here.
Grabbing onto 33 turns with the vacuum wall down, but there's the stun. He's out of position. Skeeter's trying to get him with the BKB. He's looking for his target, but doesn't look like he's able to really find something he feels confident going upon. And opts to back out of there, get themselves away from Secret. It is, of course, the Metamorphosis being popped by Matu. So Mud Golems choosing to try and wait it out. Look to take the cage after that Metamorphosis comes to an end.
You gotta be wary of the Terror Wave, though. 10 seconds inside the fights, and 10 seconds can be enough a lot of the times. We also see Yapso, he did get rid of the overgrowth, but gets the wall steals. Pretty valuable one. Splitting up all over the map when that Darkseer is dead. Just any ways that they can get the lanes pushed out since he... really want to push forward for this tower. Yapso is set up. Got Matu.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Very careful about how they sound. Poke at the tower,
Dire's middle
fortifications out
tower
there.
is under
Away.
attack.
I'm sure that they get not playing. Could have found Nisha very speedy. The way forward. Out of there and ready to join the rest over towards mid. Across the map right now. Golems Skeeter.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not quite as strong.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He does have.
That's all when Matu does not have Metamorphosis. You can
Radiant's
see how
bottom tower
reluctant
is under
Mudgolems is to
attack.
commit. Just
Gary.
an aspect, it's Beastmaster. They claim an area, and if you walk up, like, you can't sneak it. Tree, sure, he can walk through some trees, but he's gonna get spotted. He's gonna
Radiant's
they
structures
need
are
everyone
fortified.
this game in order to take fights versus TB, who's gonna be so amped up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Almost killed Zio. Zio almost did die.
Hey, he was one hit away from dying.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And it's got a Skeeter's build as well.
Dire's middle tower
Why do
is
you feel
under
that he wants to go for this S and Y after sort of everything else that he's built up this battlefield? He can be destined sort of
Dire's
back
middle
to
tower has fallen.
kind of big game item. Is stasis resistance that important for him against some of the things the Secret have?
I guess he feels. It just this like fear, the lifts, the roars. It doesn't matter, right? He's always getting roared, and this will tap it efficiently.
Yeah.
That's the way I get. Just want something right now as well, too, not having to stall out and wait for.
Level 20's hit. S&Y's out. Boosted evasion and the good all-round stats. Status resistance. Pretty strong. And can find the jumps. He's going to look over towards Nisha, but Nisha quick with the Ghost Walk. Skeeter himself not available himself.
We'll get ran at though. Seeing all of Secret look to connect toward Nisha. That Aegis is gone now.
Roar's back up. Find the grab.
Got the lift.
Got the catch onto 9-9. Pops the BKB. Going up over towards side, but Roar's out. Cataclysm down as well. They'll blow up 9. 9 ball falls. Secret ready to try and chase for another there. Tornado catch from Nisha onto 33. Trying to search way out there, but the ice ball is down. Ryu holds them back a little bit. Matu just pops the BKB, pushes on to take out 33. Heads over towards Viper as him and Fada and Skeeter on the retreat. Skeeter will manage to TP out. Viper also attempting for a TP, but there's far too much damage coming out from Secret. Matu kills him off. A bit tricky for Mud Golems to play their game right now. They're really having an immense struggle when it comes to just fighting Team Secret's lineup.
It's really gonna feel like it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna feel like this for a long time because they have no stuns in their draft. It's so awkward for them.
Like, who goes? I mean,
it's
just
under
go.
attack.
Like, Peter goes in,
yeah,
and he can kill one of these guys almost. Then one hero is gonna get locked down, and they have no way to protect. Cataclysm is time. This is gonna be a recurring issue.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, Raw Cataclysm. It's such a solid way for Secret to start the fights. And
Radiant's middle
and
tower
Matu, he's been
is under
patient.
attack.
That last fight, he didn't use meta. That was just the terror. And now he's got the MKB finished up. He's got an
Radiant's
actual
middle tower has fallen.
Looking a bit hard here for Mud Golems to really threaten at all. They can kill the switches, but they can't kill these war heroes. There's no way to control them.
Skeeter as well, just focusing on tanking up this game. Taking his burst and initiation from Secret. If he does get roared, that Satanic next to CS and Y. Initiation from Secret will still mean though that, you know, it feels like finding the damage to take down this Terrorblade is going to be pretty hard.
Yeah,
what Mud Golems have. It's not easy at all for them to really ever kill Matu.
I was wondering what else he could panic. He wants to have some type of more like survivability, but it feels like he might be lacking damage. He's gonna kill these,
yeah.
But he has an Elven Tunic too, so he's got this built-in evasion on top of his evasion talent too. So this PA is gonna be missing. Like, I feel like he might just need to go for a damage item instead. I don't know if this Titanic will be the right choice.
True. Yeah, I mean, what, adding up to 30% evasion. That's a significant amount.
That's a lot.
Evasion.
Yeah.
When you consider already how high his armor is, and with the heart that Max is going next, how high his
Radiant's
HP
top
is.
tower is
He's going to
under
be
attack.
such a tanky hero. Just don't really have the greatest of ways to kill him. I mean, it's I didn't even know how they were even going to get him low.
No, I don't know
Radiant's
either.
top
I really
tower
think
is under
that, I think
attack.
Skeeter might identify that soon and Rapier. It feels like it might be getting toward that.
Radiant has
I mean, again,
fallen.
he obviously wanted some sort of lifesteal.
Radiant's top tower
was fortunate enough to find a paladin sword,
Radiant's
so
top
maybe the
tower
fact that he's
is
got
fallen.
that, he feels that he can actually get some.
Yeah,
Instead of building that mask to Satanic. Quick crits there though.
Radiant's
Puppy will
bottom
go
tower
down.
is
Instant
under
buyback from
attack.
Puppy. He's keeping over towards the outpost. Skeeter jump up to the high ground as they are on the escape. Zeiss hunting. Looking for a raw opportunity. He's going to be able to find it. Raw down onto 9. Cataclysm from Nisha follows up. 9 goes down. The rest of Mud Golems running away. Matu chases on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Catch himself though. Hold any of Mud Golems down. The rest of them will escape. Still 30k lead for Secret, and a lot of Mud Golems just having to run away.
Surprised how 9 got caught too. He had both Astral stuff. He kind of just stuck around for an area, and the windup, the windup of Roar is pretty long. I felt like he might have been able to get out.
Oh, Skeeter.
Skeeter will find Puppy again.
He finds Puppy a second time, but the Fear's going to push him back. He pops the BKB, jumps over towards the creep wave. Matu removing the overgrowth there with the Manta. Does get pulled back by the Remnant. Matu actually gets taken down. They're able to burst through him. They kill him off. And now 33, he's sending the illusions in over towards Yapsor. Yapsor's trying to run. Daggers out. Yapsor falls. And they do it. Matu, he died surprisingly quickly there.
Killed him so fast. Looks like everybody was just doing a lot of damage together on top of him. And is Roche up yet? Roche is going to reach seconds.
Dire's
be a
middle
decent
tower
timing. And
is under attack.
That's a huge kill for
Wow.
them to find. I mean, it was the Remnant, I believe, that sort of set it up. We said that's sort of the stun they had. That's all they needed, apparently. I mean, here we have it. Matu trying to beat into this PA. Trying to mount away from the overgrowth, but there you have the grab for the Remnant brings him in, and he's gone. No
yeah,
chance.
he's the BKB.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to get burnt. He was taking a lot of gradual magic damage. Yeah, he held on to it. Grabbed it from Mudgold. Now, I mean, Skeeter has his
Dire's
mechanics, so...
structures are fortified.
All right, and Roshan's up. There's a DD down at the bottom. They grab that, they head to Roche. Mud Golems are going to be getting themselves back into an okay position here against Secret. Still down 10k overall.
Radiant's
They
bottom
can pick up
tower
this
is under
Aegis.
attack.
And if they can kill Matu just like that, again,
Radiant
catch him out
structures are fortified.
without him popping the BKB, even though I will imagine that Matu's going to be a little more careful with how long he holds that BKB in the fights now. That he's seen that he can still get taken down.
I mean, but yeah, DD is popped. He had it inside the bottle. See, protect it. They get a tornado dispel onto Skeeter.
Smoke. Golems. Come in from an angle that... A chance to make the jump 9. Now the fight's 9. They're in off the Beastmaster's high. He's not able to get out the raw. He dies straight away. Will come into the buyback. Massive being focused. A little pullback. Right back in this time. He pops the BKB. Turns the standage ground. Thunder in onto the PA. The full-on cataclysm blows up Skeeter. Skeeter's gone. 9 as well. In a whole lot of trouble as the cold snap connects. He's locked down. Secret with that buyback from Zai. They can move him for more. Over towards the pit they go. With 2 cores down. They'll find it. This time around we saw it. Matu gets the BKB off. That Thunder Cataclysm combo onto the PA they have. A great way to work through what is quite a lot of HP that Skeeter does have.
They committed to gold. There's no buyout. They're dead for a long time. That's likely a rack. I don't know. It's up with no ults at all.
Yeah, a full
Radiant's
minute on the
middle
two of them.
tower is under attack.
A full metamorphosis as well too. Use counterweight.
Oh, this base is going to take a bit of a beating here.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
All the
Radiant's
buffs,
middle
look at him.
barracks has fallen.
40 seconds.
Yeah.
Solar Crest,
Radiant's
Inner Beast,
middle
everything is ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
It looks like they can. Secret's just taking the base.
Can they go up? I think they're gonna get all 3 stacks, like 30 seconds still.
They can definitely do it. The speed that they're taking down these buildings, they're just going to be able to grab the Negas.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Both Peter and 9 out for a minute without the goal for buyback. And now, just like that, they've got to deal with Mega Creeps. I mean, I guess it was always inevitable against this lineup for Secret. You make one sort of blunder like that, and they will tear apart your base in seconds.
Yeah, sure, you got Zai, you know, but he had the last laugh with the buyback. He gets the roar. Now your base is in shambles. Lost the game. You're gonna need a blessing, even more so, to bring it back in this one here.
I mean,
Peter,
he's like, you see his build, he's just had it with this sort of this raw Sunstrike stuff. He's like, I'm buying an Eon disc.
I mean, the other counter too is you have a team that.
Dire are
That's another thing
scanning.
that people look. We see Fada's now building for him. Just a blink force staff, and
That's
you
true.
can save people from Cataclysm. Now the damage has been done though. Like, their base is in shambles, and all the lanes are gonna so fast. There's summons of play. Secret's just gonna last her all battle. It's running mod.
Well, Matu, pocket terror wave, and the Raw's out to 33. 33 just taken down.
Radiant's middle tower
Few
is under
punches
attack.
from Matu. 9 also gone. BKB doing nothing for him against these punches of Matu.
That looks like all she wrote. And it's at 9, so many times in this fight, I've seen that too. He jumps into the back line to try to get this like great setup, and he gets hit by the tower wave and
Radiant's
dies.
courier has been
This is, yeah, the Seer Force taken down by Matu. What have they got to stop them?
Radiant's middle
Looks
tower
like a whole
has
lot
fallen.
here, Skeeter. Trying to step in, but they're up there for 10 pieces. They'll put the BKB, they'll jump over towards the Rubik. He wants to try for the easy kills first. He'll get one. And now he's going to try and get out. He jumps over towards the side. Tries to heal up there with the Satanic and a big
Radiant's
crit,
middle tower
so he
is
won't
under
die,
attack.
but the base is
Radiant's
falling.
middle
Tier
tower
4 goes
has
down.
fallen.
Batu's just looking to close this one up, get himself ready to bed. They're going to try once more to push him away. The Cataclysm's coming out. Skeeter just hasn't got the damage to kill these cores.
Team
As the
Secret
base goes down,
victory.
she's called, and Secret take